Sure, it did.
Sure, it is. Yes.
Hi. Currently, right now, I help run a pizza restaurant that makes about $40,000 a week in gross revenue. How many of you guys order from a restaurant and don't, or just what do you guys see? Like when you're ordering from a restaurant, what are your first initial reactions? Anything else? Anything else? Alright. Well, when you order, pretty much what I think my general consensus is from a customer standpoint, you see only what the place allows you to see. So you can see people making food, but that's about it. You can see people working. From where I'm standing, which is on the other side, I see everything that goes on. I see everything from downstairs to upstairs. And completely busy. It's completely slammed. I've done this for the last 4 months. I've more or less ran a place. I ran my uncle's pizza shop on my own with very little help. And before that, for about 6 months, I was involved with most of the major decisions. So I'm going to be talking about how to run a successful business or a pizza shop. Right. There's 3 main areas. First is the customer service, the quality of the food, as well as competition, being very competitive. The service. One of the main areas when you get into a restaurant is first initial person that greets you. You want to be friendly, you want to look very clean presented. You have to have them, enough trust in them to represent what you're producing. And they have to also have enough knowledge so they can tell you, okay, this is good, this is bad. If you like some certain things, and like an area of expertise for them. So they can always help you out and you can always feel safe and reliable with their decisions. You also have what's in the back of the kitchen as well. From my standpoint, I have to be comfortable with everyone. The customer has to be comfortable with the person up front, but I also have to be comfortable with people in the back. Because those are the guys that are really doing the hard work. They're the people producing your food, and they have to do it correctly. So with large volumes, with $40,000 a week, you have to have complete trust, they have to be properly trained, and you have to monitor them occasionally. And by doing this, you get a very consistent rate of production and a very consistent product out of it. Next is the quality. When you're a customer, great service is not good on its own. You have to have the quality as well. The quality of the food has to be at a very high level. The reason for this is because if you have an average product, you're going to blend in very well with the rest of the people around you. If you have something that's very unique and distinct, it makes you stand out. You get definitely a better word of mouth. A lot of people more know who you are exactly. You have a very broad range of where people know you. I've had people come in from New Hampshire occasionally, Maine, and say, "Oh, you guys are big daddies. I've heard you all the way up there." Most places, I know most places, unless you're a huge chain, won't actually say that, but they won't acknowledge that. So that's definitely one of the things about the quality. It can do all your marketing for you, pretty much, just based on what you can produce and what you can get back. Next is the competition. To be very competitive in this field, since there is a lot, within the area there is about 30 other places within a 2-mile radius. So you're very competitive, you always have to stay on top of what you do. So by having a high quality, or a higher quality than every other place around you, that's the one thing that makes you stand out. But another thing that also helps is by having an average to a little bit of above average price. By having this, you have very high quality, you have the same price as everyone around you, so at that rate, once you get, by word of mouth, after a few months, about 3 or 4 months, then all of a sudden you're starting to take customers from other places, because you're offering a product that's either a little less or a little more, but about the same, and you're getting something that's at least 2-3 times better. So by doing this, you have to spend a little bit more, but in the long run, you also gain something. You gain trust from people, you gain their loyalty to you. Now, so in conclusion, by having these 3 main points, you can run a very successful business, or a restaurant, specifically pizza. And this $40,000 is not, this $40,000 business is not something that's unrealistic. It's something that if you want to actually put time and you do it correctly, it's more or less easily to do. But you can't you cannot skip any shortcuts. Any questions?
Where's Big Daddy's?
Brighton on Western Ave.
Is it the same as the Big Daddy's up in Brighton?
No, different one. Yes.
And if you talked about $40,000 being a gross, what's the approximate profit? For your expenses?
It's about what actually you get pocketed. It's about 12 to 13% of that.
Is there any specialty food, like anything that, like signature Big Daddy's?
2 would be only on steak tips, and a chicken parm that was won by or chicken parm sandwich that won the Golden Sandwich Award from Van Gorman.
Mm-hmm.